Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and in this video I would like to refer to the very recent events. I mean the thing that happened on the 7th of January 2025, so 3 days ago. Mr. Jean-Marie Le Pen passed away, and what can I say? I can say that despite being typical French, as French as possible, which is not bad, he was the archetype of European nationalist, in this case French nationalist, and pattern to follow for other nationalists and patriot in Europe in the post-Second World War leftist dominated, Marxist dominated world. Of course, in the so-called Eastern Bloc it was Soviet communism since 1960s, end of 1960s. In the so-called Western Europe and Western world it was neo-Marxism from the Frankfurt School of Marxism, promoted by Soviet money and Soviet agents to infiltrate and weaken the Western countries, geographically speaking, and make them more prone to Soviet influence and much easier to be defeated in the future. And such guy like Jean-Marie Le Pen, despite having many problems in life, being opposed by many, he managed to make a political career under really heavy circumstances, managed to run his own company, selling the CD records, cassettes, and some videos in those days, 60s, 70s, and 80s. So he was also a good businessman, not only politician, and he managed to ignite the flame again of French patriotism, which was really difficult task under the circumstances which followed the late 1940s and early 1950s prosecution of French right-wingers by the coalition of Gaullists, who are the false right-wing in French politics. So Gaullists were in alliance with communists against the real French patriots, genuine ones, accusing them of collaboration with the German occupying forces from 1940 to 1945. And many people, especially activists of Action Française, were prosecuted, and many organizations were destroyed because Gaullists wanted to dominate right side of the spectrum and conservative side of the spectrum. So they were cynical enough, including Mr. Charles de Gaulle, to make an alliance with communists who were extraordinarily strong in post-World War II France, to eliminate their own competitors on their wing of political spectrum, let's say like this. So in such difficult conditions, in 1950s, after coming back from Indochina War and Suez Canal crisis, as a soldier, Mr. Jean-Marie Le Pen starts his political career. And he made it, despite the fact for some years he was out of the parliament, then he was running his company. He made it, and in the early 2010s, he was removed from the leadership position of National Front, and his daughter Marine Le Pen took it over and changed significantly, in my opinion, the profile of the party, acquiring many former supporters of leftist and communist party, many workers who are afraid of newcomers from other civilizations and continents, and she is trying to extend the pool of supporters quite efficiently. But I really don't like the way how she changed the profile of National Front, now Les Hommes Nationaux, so National Assembly in English. But as I need to say, this was created by Mr. Jean-Marie Le Pen, is the fundament on which now French more national forces or anti-leftist forces in French conditions, anti-leftist forces, anti-internationalist I should call them, because when we look at the economical program of L'Ensemble National, it doesn't resemble any point of economical program of the National Front of Jean-Marie Le Pen, who was only supporting subsidies for French agriculture, and the rest were the other parts of French economy during the presidency of Jean-Marie Le Pen in National Front. The other segments of the economy, how they were seeing it, were normal market economy without any subsidies. I really like it. But Mrs. Marine Le Pen is a practical, cynical politician, and I can understand that she wants to gain as many supporters as she can. She even endorsed abortion. Okay, her father would never do it. So we see that profile of National Front, now L'Ensemble National, so National Assembly, really changed. But we will see if they manage to gain power. But still, the fundaments she is building on, I mean Marine Le Pen, were founded in a very difficult condition under constant fire of Gaullist and leftist by a really hero of European national and conservative political scene, Mr. Jean-Marie Le Pen, who left us a few days ago. A really fascinating figure, of course controversial as every really fascinating figure, very good organizer, incredible politician, and I can call him the last French politician, as I called the man who died 5 years ago, Jean Respel, writer and actually political prophet who envisioned immigrant invasion into Europe, which is happening now. Mr. Jean Respel, who passed away in 2020, I called him last Frenchman, and Jean-Marie Le Pen, after his death, I can call the last genuine French politician. We have to remember that, we have to remember his heritage, learn from it, and despite the fact he was really anti-American, we know it's a normal in French politics to be anti-American, nothing special, but he was real French patriot, promoter of European heritage, defender of it. We should learn from it and gain from this heritage what's useful for our own nations. All the best, have a nice day, bye.